All right, guys, good afternoon to each and every one of you. It is a long time since I've conducted a QShala family quiz, and I am beyond excited to be back here for the 95th edition of the QShala family quiz, the sub-junior edition. It's been a while, and we have an incredible lineup, one of the most awaited family quizzes that we've ever conducted. And we are doing this in partnership with Slurrp Farm. So this has been 95 editions, ladies and gentlemen, families and children joining us from across the country. And this edition is known as the Food for Thought Let's Unjunk India Family Quiz. So we've got an incredible partner in Slurrp Farm who I'm going to be talking to you about in more detail in some time. But this is the Sub-Junior Quiz. And I welcome each and every one of you for joining in today. It is a Sunday afternoon. I hear different parts of the country. We have different weathers. In Delhi, I hear it's freezing. In Bangalore, it's slowly getting a little warm. But I'm glad you guys could make us today. I hope you've had a good lunch. And let's get started with proceedings that we have here at the QShala Family Quiz. All right. And with that, I have a bunch of instructions and slides that I want to communicate to all of you here. First and foremost, this has been going on, as I mentioned, for 94 editions. We've had over 50,000 plus families joining in, especially for those coming in for the first time. We've asked over 4,000 questions, having children from across 100 cities join in every Sunday. This is a Sunday tradition and family ritual for many, many families across the country. And we're glad that you could join in today here as well. And if you're coming here for the first time, what really is the family quiz? It is a 1-hour engagement where family and friends and children come together, where you're treating your curiosity with amazing trivia, and most importantly, wonderful prizes that we have courtesy our lovely partners that we have for the course of time. And most importantly, this is a great way to have fun and also hone your knowledge and your skills. Now, if you're coming in for the first time, I did get a bunch of people tell me that this is your first ever QShala family quiz. But if it is, go ahead and tell me again. Give me a good yay on chat. A YA is what I'd like to see. If this is your first ever QShala family quiz, this is just our way of understanding who's coming in for the first time, who's been coming in for a long time. A lot of messages here telling me, sir, I've lost count of the number of times. Well, absolutely. It's been nearly 2 years now. So lovely to see all of our regulars and a lot of new people. I see a huge number of yays in my chat here as well. So that's fantastic. Lovely to have all of you here at the quiz, guys. Welcome to the QShala family quiz. And what else? So we have something called the Steady Champs that we conduct. What really is the Steady Champs? At the family quiz, we are very, very particular, or we're more interested in seeing who turns up regularly and participates. Whether they're right or wrong, that doesn't really matter as much for us. What's important is you take a stab, you participate, and that's what we're trying to reward here at the Steady Champs competition. And what that really means is that the more consistent that you are, if you turn up for the quiz on every Sunday, we will make sure that you get weekly and monthly rewards that you have that are given to you as well, annual rewards as well. But the only request I have from my end is please use the same name, because that's the way we can go ahead and track if you are the same person coming in from one quiz to another week on week. We will be tracking all your scores, putting a sum of it, and sharing a leaderboard at the end of a month for you to know how you're fared at the end of a given month. Like I said, prizes await for those who turn up every week. So we are going to be keeping a keen eye, and I hope you guys are every Sunday as well. Now, with that, something that I want you to quickly do, all families, all children joining in, quickly go get a sheet of paper, and I want you to go ahead and write hashtag Let's Unjunk India, like me, like how I've done it. I know that's my handwriting. You guys will be surprised. Well, that is my handwriting. I know it looks like a child's handwriting, but that's how my handwriting has been for the last 10 years. I can't do much about it. I can see some children already have that piece of paper. So go ahead, get yourself a piece of paper where you go ahead and write hashtag Let's Unjunk India. And I want you to go ahead and tag us on social media, ladies and gentlemen. We will be having a specific photo moment, which I'm going to be taking with all of us here. And I want you to go ahead and have this piece of paper that says the Let's Unjunk hashtag Let's Unjunk, and please tag Slurrp Farm and QShala when you go ahead and do it. You can see some photos from a couple of weeks ago. We had Sudha Murthy who joined us at the QShala family quiz, and this is what we went ahead and got done. I can see Dia is sharing a photo. Lovely, Dia. That's exactly what I wanted. Lovely. Keep it up. Everybody else as well. Keep those photos, keep those sheets of paper ready when we go ahead and take a photo for ourselves. And with that, a quick shout out to our outreach partners. So we have BWise, which is a one-stop platform that is a trusted one-stop platform that enables parents to choose and compare the best learning opportunities for their children to enable holistic development. So this is a platform that we're partnered with, and this is a quick shout out to them. So you can go ahead and choose the kind of platform or choose the kind of offering that you'd like. So unbiased information, inputs from experts, and perspectives that allow you, a parent, to go ahead and make a better decision is something that BeWise helps you with. So this is BeWise that you have, and you also have an interesting book bonanza that they are running. So they're running a competition where they want you to go ahead and share a review at bewise.in so that you go ahead and stand a chance to win these lovely book bonanzas that they have here. So go ahead, participate in this competition, and the last day is tomorrow to go ahead and participate in this lucky draw competition that they have. So that's about BeWise. And that said, we here, of course, have to talk about our incredible partner that we've got here today. So this is Slurrp Farm. So Slurrp Farm is a brand that makes healthy, tasty, and convenient packaged food for kids. And it was started by two mothers back in 2016 and offers products ranging from cereals to noodles, pancake and cake mixes, superfoods like nut powder, natural sweeteners, and more. What really sets it apart is that it does not use any preservatives, refined sugar, or refined flour, artificial colors or flavors in anything it makes. Instead, it champions the use of millets and other whole grains, which are nutrient dense. All right. Apart from that, yes, sorry, there's just a bit of a lag on my computer. But what I also want to communicate is that when we started talking to Slurrp Farm about this quiz, what really excited the both of us was that there was this chance to take awareness of healthy eating and really good food to young people like all of you who are joining in the quiz. So through its campaign called the Let's Unjunk India Slurrp Farm campaign, Slurrp has been educating people on what actually goes into a lot of packaged foods and why and what really is junk and what really is real food, right? And what alternatives can be used as a result instead. And now with today's quiz, that campaign will be taken forward to all of you so that you can make an informed choice on what you really want to eat. All right, so that's Slurrp Farm for you. And the most incredible thing is the lovely prizes that they have gotten on board for us here at the QShala Family Quiz. So the first prize here, ladies and gentlemen, at the QShala Family Quiz is a all expenses paid trip for a family. We are here at the Family Quiz, so it only makes sense that they have offered us a family vacation for 2 nights at the Wilderness, which is a beautiful, gorgeous nature resort in the Chorla Ghats of Goa, where you can enjoy beautiful nature walks, go on night trails with expert naturalists, and spot birds, butterflies, and many, many more animals. You can also learn about the eco-conservation efforts that Wilderness is known for. What do we have for second place? We have an incredible Lenovo tablet, which is the M10 second gen tablet that we have, which comes with curated kids content, including books and videos, plus easy parental controls, which is a great way for kids to learn and explore about the world around them from their homes. Right? Of course, very, very applicable in this day and age of online learning as well. And in the third place, we have a 5,000 rupee worth Amazon gift card, ladies and gentlemen. So those are the prizes that we have today here at the QShala Family Quiz. Hands down, one of the most incredible set of prizes that we've had all along in the QShala Family Quiz. So I hope you guys are ready. So we have a lot at stake here, but like I've said, what we're equally important and what we're equally bothered about is how you participate and share answers. Whether you're right, wrong, that doesn't really matter as much as you making sure that you take a chance at participating in this quiz. All right. Apart from that, since you've signed up for this Sunday quiz, for every single person, whether you win or not, Slurrp Farm is going to be giving you a special hamper that's going to be coming to your home wherever you are joining in from the country. So you have special hampers for every single participant here, which is filled with breakfast pancakes, dosas, millet crunch cereals, a variety of those things that you see on your screen. You guys are going to be going and getting that just on account of turning up for today's quiz. How incredible is that, right? Now, with that, what else do I have? I want to talk to you about our guest quiz master that we have. But before that, I want to go ahead and call out our riddle master for the day. Can I request Dhrutya B. Mithun, who is a child from grade 2 from Innisfree House School here in Bangalore, who's going to be our riddle master for the day. Dhrutya, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Good afternoon to you. How are you doing?
I'm doing good, sir.
Awesome. Okay, over to you. Why don't you go ahead and ask us your riddle, Dhrutya?
What are the only 2 things you cannot eat for breakfast?
Okay, answers coming in left, right, and center for this riddle that our riddle master Dhrutya has got for us today. So let's see. We've got a lot of answers here. So I'm going to go ahead and ask at random. Can I ask Reyansh, 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 if you can go ahead and give the answer to riddle master Dhrutya.
Dinner and lunch. Correct.
Well done, Riyansh. You're absolutely right. Trutya has given you the right answer. Riyansh, where are you joining in from?
Brigade School, Malleshwaram, Bangalore.
Brigade School, Malleshwaram, Bangalore. Wonderful, Riyansh. That's a great answer to this riddle. And well done to you, Riyansh. And equally well done to you as well, Trutya, for asking us that nice riddle. If you want to come and be a riddle master at this QShala family quiz, go ahead and send me a message. Send me an RM along with your phone number so that we can go ahead and get in touch with you. So RM with your mobile phone number in case you want to go ahead and be a riddle master at the QShala family quiz. Okay. With that, ladies and gentlemen, what's on the menu here? We have 3 rounds here. We've got the Slurrp Farm exclusive round with 5 questions we're going to be having, then a rapid fire round, and the last round is the long visual connect that we have. How do you participate in this quiz? Well, I need you to keep your mobile phone device in handy. Go ahead and get your mobile phone device because you are going to be using that device to participate in this quiz. And you're going to be logging on to a site called Kahoot where we're going to be playing the entire quiz. So Kahoot is where we're going to be playing this quiz. And it immediately declares the leaders of this quiz based on how accurate you are and, of course, how quickly you answer the question as well. So you're going to be having one device to look at the questions as you're currently doing. Everything appears on your screen or tablet as to how you're currently watching the quiz. You need to go ahead and get another device, your mobile phone or tablet, internet-connected device to go ahead and log on to Kahoot. I'm going to explain how you do that in just some time. Be patient. I'm going to guide you through all of this and you ensure that you have a great time participating in this quiz. Now, how the kind of questions we have some type answer questions, some puzzle questions, some direct questions, and some true or false questions. Everything I think is fairly self-explanatory when you participate in the quiz, but you will understand it as and when the question appears to you. Okay. Now, quick heads up. Of course, you're going to be on mute through the course of the quiz. As you saw how we had Trutya and we had Riyansh answer. So we will unmute you to go ahead and share an answer. So make sure that you're sending your answers to me, Quizmaster Sachin, on chat. I will be the one who will be looking at all the answers. I know we have a lot of other QShala team members on call as well, but one person who needs to get the answer is me. But of course, you can send it to the others as well. That's no problem. Right. And if you do get logged out of Kahoot for whatever reason, that is okay. Please do log back in quickly, but ensure that you're using the same name. Have a piece of paper and pencil or pen just handy so that you can go through it and make some notes if you ever do want to while you're going through this quiz. Now, with that, without any further ado, let me welcome our guest quiz master today, Meghna Narayan. So Meghna Narayan is one of the 2 mothers who co-founded Slurrp Farm. Passionate about children's nutrition and health, she is committed to making a positive change to childhood malnutrition statistics and improving nutrition outcomes. Her efforts to feed her daughter healthy, tasty food is what led her to starting this venture. Before starting Slurrp Farm, Meghna held the public health practice at McKinsey & Company. She holds an MBA from Harvard Business School, a BA in computation as a Rhodes Scholar from Oxford University, and a BE with distinction in computer engineering from Bangalore University. For Meghna, food and fitness go hand in hand. A swimmer since childhood, she has more than 400 gold medals. You heard that right? That's 400 gold medals in her kitty, and swam for India for 8 years, including at the Asian Games. Her dream for India is to help India achieve a more golden Olympic medal tally. So that is Meghna for you, ladies and gentlemen. Can I have Meghna on the call here? Meghna, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, and I'm really happy to be here.
Welcome, Meghna.
It's so nice to see so many happy faces.
Absolutely. So glad that you could make some time out on a Sunday. So I have to ask you, before we jump into anything, can you tell us how have you gone ahead and collected 400 medals? Is that something, is there a room full of medals? Can you just give us a little bit of how that really happened? How did swimming happen for you? What's that story really for us?
So very happy to share. So I learned swimming, just like a learn to swim camp. I grew up in Bangalore city, which is, has many swimming pools. And I learned to swim just sort of, my mother felt that in case I ever fell in the water in a picnic, I should know how to not to save myself. And that's how I learned how to swim. But I really, enjoyed it. And because I was in, it was a city which had, a lot of kids swimming, the team and the, I guess friends, right? You go there because you make lots of friends. And then I started winning. And then when you start winning, you don't want to stop. You want to win some more. So the 400 gold medals were not won in a year. They were won over a decade. So it was just that. It was, I really sort of got addicted to wanting to make myself better every day and swim faster and faster. Hi, do I?
Meghna, yeah.
Sorry, did I lose you?
Hello?
Yeah, Sachin, we can
Could
hear
you
you.
hear,
Go ahead.
Yeah,
Meghna?
Sachin, we can hear you.
Yeah, got it. So we've got a question that's coming from a child, Meghna. So what age did you specifically start swimming is a question that's coming.
I started at age 9. But that was kind of late. A lot of people started swimming even earlier.
Got it. Fantastic. Got it. That's fantastic, Meghna. Thank you so much for sharing that story. So I think let's get started with proceedings. I'm going to go ahead and keep asking you a bunch of more questions that I have about how you started Slurp, what in fact is your favorite Slurp dish, and what your daughter really likes as well. But of course, you can just think about this question. But before that, let's just jump into Kahoot, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm going to go ahead and get Kahoot ready for all of you. So please go ahead and keep your mobile phone device ready. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with the code for you. Just give me a minute. Okay, all right. Here it is. You should be able to see a code on your screen just now. The game pin is going to be loading here. So you need to go, for those joining in for the first time, while we just have, Meghna, just give us a couple of minutes. We just want people to log on to Kahoot and be able to participate in the quiz. So ladies and gentlemen, what you need to do is go on your browser. You don't have to download any app at all. Go on a browser tab on your phone. Go and type out www.kahoot.it. Enter the game pin 8245561. So that's the game pin that I want you to enter. So go ahead and enter that game pin, ladies and gentlemen. It's also on your chat as well. So let's see, people, if you guys have any doubts. Okay, I can see people joining in. That's awesome, guys. I can see a lot of our usual suspects who have joined in here as well. So the code is 8245561. So I think while we wait for people, I'm just going to go ahead and ask Meghna, can you tell us about what is your daughter's favorite Slurrp Farm goodie that you have?
Sure. So she was in some ways the first trial kid, right? So we had, she's 9 years old now, and she's tried all the products, all the versions of the products as well. So whether it was the baby cereals, in fact, that's how the whole thing started, right? I couldn't find, a baby and a toddler cereal that was suitable, on the grocery shelf that didn't have, large amounts of maida and sugar. So, I went back to where all
I'm so
the
sorry. Just one request. Meghna, I think your screen's a little, I think you might have to turn it a little bit. I think it's...
is that better?
This is perfect. Yeah, this is better. Sorry about that. Yeah, please continue. Sorry. I just noticed that. Please go ahead.
No problem. I went to my grandmother, which is normally where all the clever answers lie in the family. She gave me her recipe of, it's called a sattu mavu, which is nothing but a healthy flour, which is a combination of ragi, jowar, other millets, and dals, and almond, and so on. And that was in some ways the first product that we made at Slurrp Farm. I made it first at home just, to feed her. And that's where the thinking started, right? That I'm clearly not the only mother who wants to do right by their child. Pretty much every mother, does, right? So just felt like this was an opportunity, to really sort of make lives of, I say moms, but parents really, across the country a bit better, so that they can feed their kids healthy while never forgetting that the kid has to enjoy it. So unless, now it's a bit broader than Nandita, my one daughter, the group that tests the products, unless the kids love it, we don't launch a product. So it has to be healthy, but it also has to be really yummy.
Got it, Meghna. I think that's the acid test, right? Like a child has to really enjoy it, and that's when I think it goes on. Perfect. All right, I think we have a good number of people who've logged on to Kahoot already. We've got 83 people. So folks, do join into Kahoot. The game pin is 8245561. Go ahead and log in. 83 people have already joined in for the quiz. So we're going to go ahead and start off in another couple of seconds. So like I said, we have 3 rounds in today's quiz. The first round is the exclusive Slurp round that we have that Meghna is going to be conducting for us. That is the celebrity round that we have for you for today. And then we have a rapid fire and then the long version connect round that we have. So I think what we'll do, ladies and gentlemen, just in the interest of time, so you can join in the middle of the quiz as well, but I request you to join in as quickly as possible so that you get access to all the points that you can collect. So if you guys have any specific doubts, do drop a note on chat here as well. If you are using a different nickname for whatever reason, because you weren't able to find the one that you had, that is okay. Just let us know on chat. We'll go ahead and make a note of that as well so that we're able to tabulate all your scores. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think we will get started. We have 90 people nearly who have joined in to the quiz here. And I think we will get started with the QShala Family Quiz, the Sub-Junior edition. So here it is, ladies and gentlemen. So on Kahoot, the food for thought, let's unjunk India Family Quiz that we have. And we have the first round here, which is the Slurp round that we're going to be having.
All the very
and we have
best.
5 questions in this round, and you have a variety of formats. You have the MCQ, you have a puzzle, you have a type answer. Meghna, please go ahead.
No, sorry. I said you're on mute. Go ahead.
Okay, all right. So here it is. The first question, over to Meghna to go ahead and conduct the first round for us.
Okay, question 1. Known as a super grain globally, it is referred to as finger millet in English. Name this powerhouse of nutrition. The first sort of hint is that it has 4 letters. That's what it looks like. It's a really small grain.
Right, lots of answers coming in from people.
Reddish. Maybe I don't need to give any hints at the rate at which the answers are coming in.
Yeah, lots of answers coming in. We have nearly 70 children who have already gone ahead and answered it. So I think for this question, Meghna, can we have Nandika? Nandika, Nandhika, Nandika, AK. Nandika, can you go ahead and share the answer with Meghna, please?
Yes, ma'am. Hello, ma'am.
Hi.
The answer is ragi.
Yes, that's exactly right. Fantastic. Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's great. Do you eat ragi, Nandika?
Yes, ma'am. I really like it.
That's great. Where are you from?
I'm from Bangalore.
Oh, okay. And which where how old are you?
I am actually 11 years old, but I'm here to help my brother Devik.
Okay, super.
Thank you.
Fantastic answer from Nandika there. So how about the leaderboard, Meghna? Can you tell us how the leaderboard looks like?
So we have Ethan Adarsh at 994, Sahana at 992. Wow, there's a lot of people at 992. So we have like lots of second places there. Queen Star at 992, Dhriti at 992, and Shri Krish Raman also at 992.
That's pretty surreal, by the way, Meghna. I don't think I've seen 4 people have the same score ever in my entire time in doing the QShala Family Quiz. So fairly competitive, of course. We do have a nice
because
family
this is
trip,
not just getting the right answer,
well, so
right?
I think,
this is getting the right answer in a certain amount of time.
Absolutely. So you'll have to be quick about it as well, because that's how I think points get tabulated. That's how points get tabulated, right? So let's go ahead and see. I think you can tell us a little bit about this. So Meghna, so tell us a little bit about how does ragi really become as tasty, right? Because, ragi is usually that thing which is like, hey, it's that thing that's very healthy, but is it as tasty is a question that I keep asking myself. So how does this work?
Yes, I think we've all been force-fed ragi at some point in our life. So, I used to train early morning at, I used to be at the pool by 6:15. And I used to leave home, in Bangalore it was a 8-kilometer run. And my mother would feed me one big bowl of ragi before, it was like every single morning. This was my breakfast for many years. And I didn't really enjoy it. I just ate it like, fuel, right? Because I was going to do a workout. And so when we started Slurrp Farm, I was like, there's got to be a better way to, to get kids to eat ragi because it's super nutritious. And, anybody, especially in Karnataka, in the south of the country, knows, just how nutritious it is. And like from when it is often the first food that you feed babies. So, that's why we put it in a lot of our products and we work really hard to make it tasty as well. So actually one of my favorite products is our ragi dosa, which is a beetroot dosa, which is a pink dosa, which is the pink comes from beetroot, but it's a really yummy dosa.
Wow. Wow, that is incredible. So you've got a child, Prabha, who tells me that he's eaten the banana pancake from you guys and from Slurrp Farm and he finds it very, very tasty.
Oh, yay.
Awesome. Let's jump into the next question. So Meghna, second question appearing on your screen now.
Derived from Italian, it means little worms in English. Name this type of pasta that's found its way into Indian dishes.
So we've got 4 options here. So the 4 options
There's
are...
4 options are spaghetti, vermicelli, penne, and fusilli.
But the answers are coming super quick flurry.
Yeah, I was going to say the answers are coming faster than I can give out the options.
No, that's usually it's a drill for all of us here at QShala Family. By the time you finish a question, the answer is almost answered by most children. So I think for this question, can I go ahead and request, let's see, I'm just asking someone at random here. So can we go ahead and ask Risha, Risha? Risha, if you can go ahead and tell us what you think the answer is to Meghna, please.
Yeah.
Risha, can you be a little louder, please, if it's okay?
Vermicelli.
Yeah, that looks exactly right. That's just like worms. Have you eaten it? Do you enjoy it?
Do you enjoy eating...
I think she's on mute again.
Do you enjoy eating vermicelli, Risha? Do you have vermicelli at home? A semia, as it's referred to in some
semia,
households.
yeah. Semia upma is a staple in many homes across this country.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. So I got a yes from Risha. So Risha she has gone ahead and had it. So let's have a look at the answers that people have gone ahead and said. Of course, vermicelli is what we had. Can we have a look at the leaderboard? So can you tell us what the leaderboard looks like, Meghna?
Whoa, look at that. Look at this one question and it shifts, huh? So we've got Sanat at number 1 at 1989. Queen Star, that sounds really fabulous, the name, at 1985. Riddhi at 1983. Manya and Satvik at 1982. And Pratna and Ravi at 1980.
That's lovely. So almost like a call out of our years, maybe, or in some ages, maybe. But well done to all of our participants. So, you're saying something, Meghna, go ahead.
No, I was just saying the speed of the answers is becoming very evident with the scoring.
Yeah, absolutely. And variety of questions. So I think let's jump on. I think we have some interesting information as well. So can you tell us how? Foxtail and little millet. So this is actually something very new, right? I mean, I've not heard of foxtail really in conventional food items, maybe until the last 3-4 years, I think. So how does that really pan into a dish that that Slurrp provides for?
So we basically make vermicelli and we make noodles. Now, both of these, normally are made with maida, and noodles especially is made with maida and then it's deep fried, right? And we all know that people love noodles, right? So we just said, okay, let's go and make a much yummier and a sort of a healthier noodle. So we make ours with foxtail millet and little millet, which are just, the millet family has many grains. Each one of them has different superpowers. Foxtail millet is really high in protein, for example, right? So we said, let's try and add them into noodles and vermicellis, and that's what we made.
Wonderful. Fantastic. So, I mean, I think if there's anything I take away from this quiz, Meghna, I want to go ahead and ask you to give me a good goodie bag of all of these things because I want to go ahead and try.
You have it. You have it.
Awesome, Meghna.
Yeah.
Wonderful. So let's go ahead and have the third question. Over to Meghna to ask us the third question.
Locally known as Tokke Godi in Kannada or joy in Bengali, which grain is used in everything from cookies to cakes? Rather, can be used in everything from cookies to cakes. So we have 4 options. There's oat, there's corn, there's barley, and there's wheat.
75 answers have already come in from children here, children and families. 84, that's going really quickly. So I think for this question, let's see, just in random here. Okay, can we go ahead and ask an Ita, ITHAA. Ita, if I could request you to get your self unmuted and share the answer with me.
I think Tokke Godi means oat.
You want to ask a few more folks?
I think it means oat.
Okay, so Ita here thinks that this could be oats. That's a good guess that we have here from Ita, but that's actually not what we were looking for. That's okay. How about we go ahead and ask Daksh? Can we ask Daksh Dilip Harilal? DAKSH Daksh. If you can go ahead and get yourself unmuted and share the answer with Meghna.
I think the answer is wheat. I think the answer is wheat.
Okay, got it. I think there was just one sec. So I think let me go. The answer to this was oat. Actually, it wasn't wheat. It was oat that we were looking for. So Ita actually was indeed right. So that was a mistake from my end. Apologies, Ita. So you did indeed get it right. Daksh went ahead and gave wheat as an answer, which is not what we were looking for, but oats is what we were looking for. Ita, my apologies. You did in fact get it right. Can you give a nice high five to your parent, please, for getting that right answer? Awesome. Meghna, so do you want to have a chat with Ita?
Yeah. So, normally, do you eat a lot of oats? And where are you from?
I'm from Bangalore.
Lots of Bangalore kids on this group, huh?
My name is Leisha.
Sorry, your name is?
Leisha.
Okay, great. What do you like to do, Leisha? What are your hobbies?
My hobby is swimming, gymnastics, and I like to do stunts on the pull-up bar. And also, I won 2 medals in swimming.
Oh, wow. Where do you swim in Bangalore?
I now go to Golden Fins, but in Dubai, there was a swimming pool in my apartment, and over there, every year, there would be some events called a swimming gala. So,
nice.
Over there, I won 2 gold medals.
What's your favorite stroke?
My favorite stroke is a breaststroke.
Oh, okay, cool. So I used to do butterfly. That was my favorite stroke.
Wow.
Super. Great.
Awesome. Well done, Ita. Well done, Leisha. For some reason, I thought Ita was your name, but well done to Leisha for getting that right. And to some interesting, of course, let's look at the leaderboard before that. Meghna, can you tell us how the leaderboard looks, please?
So we've got Riddhi right on top at 2975. We have Sanat at 2962. Again, these have moved a lot. These are a whole new set of names. Dhruv Yanshi at 2955. This actually just gets to, goes to show, right? With every question, it really can shift the leaderboard a lot. So don't give up.
Every question, I think, absolutely. Anybody really go ahead and win this quiz, I think.
Correct. Dhanya Sudesh at 2952.
Awesome. All right. So let's go ahead and see. Yes. Can you tell us about these pancakes that we have here, Meghna? I'd love to go ahead and learn more about these as well.
So we basically don't use maida in any of our products, okay? Because I don't know if the kids know this, but maida, when it goes in your stomach, it doesn't leave for a very, very long time and causes a lot of sort of issues later in life. So we decided to make really yummy ones. So this is one of, people love it. It's like one of our best-selling products. It's a banana choco chip pancake with no maida. It can be eaten really with lots of yummy things, like lots of yummy fruits and honey and all kinds of things. So yes, it's a combination. This has oats in it as well. So it's really soft and really yummy.
Fascinating, Megha. So it's almost like this, that healthy spot of, it's healthy, but it's equally tasty. So that golden sort of area that you guys have cracked.
That's the equation we work on very hard.
Fantastic. All right. So that's a little bit about the best-selling banana chocolate chip pancakes that you have. And with that, we have the next question, which I'd love for Megha to ask us.
So this is quite a sad question, but it is the unfortunate truth of our lives these days. 22 of the world's top 30 cities facing which crisis are in India? Hint, Ghaziabad is number 2 on the list. The 4 options are air pollution, droughts, floods, and fires. That picture is quite telling.
Yeah. I think it's a very, it's a very, grim photo, if I could say, if that's the word I could use. So let me go ahead and ask for this question. Can we ask, let's see, can we ask Jivin, Jivin, Jivin Johan, to go ahead and tell us what he thinks is the answer to this question. Jivin, can you go ahead and get yourself unmuted, please, and share the answer with Megha?
Sir, air pollution.
Yes, that's exactly right. It's air pollution. So I grew up in Bangalore, but I now live in Gurgaon in NCR, and this is how it looks outside my window every single day. We live in some of the worst. We were wearing masks here long before coronavirus came because of the air pollution. So I feel like, in the 80s, of the parents on this group will remember there used to be an ad campaign, Bring Back Clean Air. We're still trying to solve for that.
I think if there's any consolation, I think the fact that people in NCR are used to wearing masks, I think is maybe, one small sliver, I guess, in this climate currently.
Yes. So, Jevin, where are you from?
I am from Pattapiram.
Chennai.
Oh, nice. What did you eat for breakfast?
Dosa.
Oh, very nice.
Wonderful answer from Jivin there. Let's have a look at the leaderboard and see how things are. Megha, can you tell us how the leaderboard looks like? Is this another surprise for you?
So there's Riddhi, who was right up there in the top 5 earlier as well, said 3969. Sanat has been playing strong and holding the fort at number 2 at 3956. Dhruvyanshi at 3943. Devik at 3939. And Dhanya Sudesh also sort of stayed in the top 5 at 3935. Congratulations, guys. Keep it up. But remember, for the others that are not on this list, really 2 questions and you could be.
Yeah. Anybody's game.
Correct. Anybody's game.
Absolutely.
It's not over.
Any family's game. Yeah, absolutely. Any family's game. Let's put it that way. And let's see what we have. Of course, tell us a little bit about this, Megha. I'm curious to know about this jaggery. I thought jaggery is good, right? Jaggery is good for health. It's better than sugar, isn't it?
Yes. So jaggery is an unrefined form of sugar. It's also made from cane. But traditionally, I don't know if you would ask your grandmother, she would have told you that they put a bit in their mouth at the end of a meal. And it has all kinds of, and like sugar, unfortunately, has none of the the good things, right? Because that's been the processing of it has removed everything. So the calcium and magnesium, and it's just really good, and especially in these times of high air pollution. There is sort of evidence to show that eating jaggery helps with helping your lungs stay a bit better off. I don't know if it can tolerate the kind of pollution numbers we are throwing at it, but it certainly helps. Yeah.
Of course, it helps, keep it in better shape.
But also, it's much tastier, honestly. The reason I choose it, it's so flavorful and tasty, as a choice over sugar.
Now, I mean, I don't think I fall in the Slurrp Farm category of, consumer, but at home we do have a lot of jaggery. So mother at home is, a very, very big fan, and we have jaggery used for practically for anything that we have at home. So I vouch for this. It's really tasty, and I wonder why this isn't really more popular than it should be, right?
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. I think the last question in today's Slurrp Farm round, over to Meghna. So guys, this is a drag and drop kind of question. So you'll have to drag an option and then click on the Kahoot button to go ahead and participate in this. Over to Meghna. Can you tell us this question? What's this question about, Meghna?
I think there'll be quite a few people who get this right. How do you make the perfect Slurrp Farm dosas? Which, to be honest, is not any different from making a perfect dosa. So, even if you haven't made a Slurrp Farm dosa before, you will be able to do this answer. But broadly, there are 4 steps. Spread the batter evenly on a pan. Let the batter sit for 5 to 10 minutes. Flip it and cook it till crisp. Mix the dosa mix with curd and water. So those are your 4 steps. You have to drag and drop to get them in the right.
So this is good.
But that's all a good dosa takes. A bit of patience.
No, Meghna, while answer that's coming from Vasudevan, who wants to know how... sorry, Meghna. I was just saying that there's a parent and child by name of Vasudevan who's also asked us a question, which I think we'd love to hear as well. I think it's explanatory, but how did the name Slurrp come about? And what was the story behind the name Slurrp Farm is a question that we've gotten as well. So I think we'd love to hear that while we, once you've gone ahead and revealed the answer as well. So you can just think about sharing that answer with us in due time.
Sure.
Okay, so while we wait for answers, I'm going to go ahead and request. So we've got a lot of answers, 102 answers already here. So I think let me go ahead and ask someone here for this question. So can I go ahead and ask Udayan Chanda? I hope I'm saying your name correctly. Udayan Chanda, if you can go ahead. Udayan. Okay, we've got him here. Udayan, can you go ahead and go give the answer to Meghna, please?
Yes, sir. So, sir, I think that the first should be mix curd and water. The next should be let batter sit for 5 to 10 minutes. Spread the batter evenly in a pan and flip and cook till crisp.
Super. 100% correct. Well done.
That's the kind of answer that, I want to go and have a dosa right after this.
Yeah, I know. I was like, my mouth is watering from thinking about that crispy dosa. I still remember sort of, I don't know what it is in your house then, but in my house, my grandmother makes them and we stand in line finish one and we're like, let the second one sit. So it's a bit more crispy right before it comes off the tawa to the plate. So where are you from?
Ma'am, I'm from Bangalore.
You're also from Bangalore. Which class?
Ma'am, I am in 3rd standard.
Okay. And what did you eat for breakfast today?
Ma'am, today I ate dosa.
Okay. Dosas are really popular, huh? Everybody's eating dosa for breakfast. Great.
Well done, Udayan. That's a great answer. Of course, the answer that I want to go and have a dosa right after this. I'm going to tell my mom to help me with that. But that is indeed the right answer. Lots of you have gotten this right. So let's have a look at the leaderboard. Meghna, can you tell us what the leaderboard looks like?
So Riddhi is really rocking it at 4926. Sanat is also stays right up there at 4903. Nandika is jumped up from, I don't know what number she was at, but at 4898. Dhanya at 4888. And really just a little bit behind. And there's Devik at 4887. Also stayed in the top 5. That's pretty exciting.
Really, really well done. And I think we have 8 players who've reached an answer streak of 3 back-to-back answers as well. So that's really, really impressive. And I think with that, Yes, we have a dosa also that Slurrp Farm offers. I think you did mention that as one of your most popular items. So, can you tell us about how do you have a spinach dosa? I've heard of the beetroot dosa. So you have a variety of colors of dosas, is it, Meghna? So what's the variety of colors that you have in the dosa? Can you tell us a little bit about that, please?
So there is a pink dosa from beetroot, and then there is a green dosa from spinach. Basically, we don't use any artificial colors, and the color is really the color of the vegetable. But this dosa is really exciting, right? Because it uses foxtail millet, which is really, and 4 different dals. It's in many parts of the country, it's like I'd say like a superhero version of a chila or a ade in the south. So that's what we attempted to make. So to superhero that.
Yeah, I think that's a nice touch. A superhero version of an ade or a chila, I think is a really lovely way to put it for children, especially.
Yeah.
Awesome. Lots of people are telling me it's quite surreal. I think one more, Satvik tells me that he also had dosa today for breakfast. So I think dosas are really, really popular. And with that, I think we come to the end of round number 1, the Slurrp Farm edition, the first round of today's quiz. And guys, I want you to go ahead and get out that card, that piece of paper that I asked you to go and write #Let's Unjunk India. Meghna, I hope you have your placard ready with you. I have mine ready at my end as well. So let's go ahead and take a couple of photos, ladies and gentlemen. All the families joining in from across the country. I hope my team members are available to go ahead and take a couple of photos. So this is it. So guys, so usually, of course, people say cheese for these photos. We love to say paneer. So paneer, because we can see everybody's teeth. So yeah, paneer, everybody, paneer.
Paneer.
Okay, I hope my colleagues are taking a bunch of photos. All right, guys, okay. Let me know if my team, guys, let me know if the photos.
At Slurrp Farm, actually, we just say monkey. Because
that's a good one as well. I think we should start saying that. Monkey, guys, let's do one more. Everybody, 3, 2, 1, monkey.
Monkey.
Awesome. Yeah, that was fantastic. We had a lovely time having you over. I personally learned a lot about the variety of things that you do at Slurrp. And fingers crossed, we hope to have you here again for an upcoming edition of the QShala Family Quiz. So we had a lovely time. We hope you had a great time here at the Family Quiz.
I did. Thank you very much for for having us be part of this, and congratulations to everybody participating and to the parents as well. I know how much effort these things take, so congratulations. Yeah.
Awesome. All right, guys. Thank you, Meghna. Please do stick around. We have the rest of the quiz as well, so we'd love to have you for the rest of the quiz. And ladies and gentlemen, let's continue the remaining 2 rounds that we have. So we had the first round, which was exclusively that conducted by Meghna. Here we have the second round, which is the rapid fire round, which I have 5 questions I'm going to be going ahead and asking you. So I've got 3 true or false questions, and then I've got 2 connect questions, which are popular questions that we ask. I will go ahead and ask 2 people to answer the connect questions, but the true or false will quickly run through them. So here is the first question from the rapid fire round. Date powder can't be a perfect substitute for white sugar. Is this true or is this false? Date powder can't be a perfect substitute for white sugar. True or false, ladies and gentlemen, families and children? What is the answer to this question? Actually, now that I just suddenly thought about it, Meghna, I just realized if you're still on the call, after this question, please do tell us the story of how Slurrp came about as a name as well. I hope Meghna can hear me with that. So before lovely. Meghna, so I'll just finish this and then I'd love to have you tell me that story as well. So 65 people have gotten this right. So this is false. Date powder indeed can be used as a perfect substitute along maybe with jaggery as well. So that was what we're looking for. So false was the answer to this question. Some seismic changes in this leaderboard. We've got Dhyana, Arna and Shruti who've jumped up the leaderboard here. Riddhi in first, Sanat in third, Dhyana in second, Arna in fourth, and Shruti in fifth. So that's the current leaderboard that we have. Before that, Meghna, can you tell us how did the name Slurrp come about?
So, we're 2 mothers and a brother actually who started Slurrp Farm. And, we're all parents of young children, and we were sitting around the table talking about, what values we wanted the company to have and so on and so forth. And we were like, what name, right? And he made this noise. And they were like, oh, like Slurp. And then, so that's how the word slurp came into the mix. And then, we always had this image that most health food products are kind of sad looking with really sad colors, like a sort of a very khaki colored packet kind of thing. So we're like, no, but food should be fun. And this is about children. Like, it really, the color should be color, and sort of the animals of India need to be part of this story. So for us, the monkey, the rhino, the tiger, the bear, the tota are all really integral to all the things that we sort of enjoy about this country and all the diversity of the country. So that's how the name came together. But the very simple answer to the slurp was just nothing but the noise.
Lovely. So I think Mr. Vasudevan, has his answer as well. I think he asked that question. You can give us a thumbs up, Mr. Vasudevan, if you've gotten your response. Okay, that's fantastic. You can see his daughter as well. Well done. Thank you so much, Meghna. Thank you for sharing that interesting nugget of information with us. And with that, we will jump on to the next question that I have in the rapid fire round, ladies and gentlemen. This is a connect question. So you need to go ahead and type an answer for me, everybody. I'm looking for a 7-letter answer. A 7-letter answer is what I'm looking for here. So go ahead and tell me what you think, everybody. What is the one word that connects all of these images together? So there is a banana. There is something that you see in the bottom left. It goes by a certain name in different parts of our country. You've got maple syrup. You've got two characters who are very, very, very popular. Who kids, adults, all of us have seen these cartoons. And you also have something known as Shrove Tuesday, which goes by another name. And that blank is what I want you to identify for me. So let's go ahead and see who we can ask for this question. Many, many, many answers coming in from children and from across the country for this question. So for this one, who can I ask? Let me see. Can I go ahead and ask? Just one sec. Who can we ask for this one? Can we go ahead and ask Anak, 2B Anak? Anak, if you can go ahead and tell us the name he is going by is 2B Anak, Anak.
The answer is banana pancake.
The answer is banana pancake. Can you explain that to us, Anak? Why do you think it's pancake or banana pancake, please?
I can see the pancake and the banana and the honey.
You can see the banana and the honey. Do you know who those two characters are that you see on the top right? Those two people, the dog and the man next to the dog?
No.
No problem. So, well done, Anak. You've indeed got the right answer. So that's Shaggy and that's Scooby-Doo. You might have heard of Scooby-Doo, the adventures of Scooby-Doo. So both Shaggy and Scooby-Doo love having pancakes, and that's maple syrup, which has a great combo, goes really, really well along with the bananas on pancakes. And what you see on the bottom right, bottom left is the chila, as Meghna mentioned, or the adai, which is known in different parts of the country. And Shrove Tuesday is another name in Canada for a banana pancake day as well that you have in Canada. So that's all of those answers connecting to pancake that we were looking for. So well done to folks. We were looking for pancake for this one. Let's see how many people got that right. Let's go ahead and review some of these answers very, very quickly. I will accept some spelling mistakes. As long as you have the word pancake, I'm going to go ahead and give you points. Let's see, anybody else who's gone ahead and said pancake? Yeah, sure. I think you've given a space between that. I think we're okay. Well done. All right. So that is the answer to this question. Pancakes or banana pancakes is what we're looking for. So let's jump on and see the leaderboard, ladies and gentlemen. We've got Riddhi, Sanat, Arna, Queen Star, and Shikrish, who are our current top 5. 3 players who've hidden an answer streak of 7 back-to-back answers. That is just incredible, ladies and gentlemen. Keep up the good work, families. We have a lot at stake here, and I don't have to say it again, but for those who joined in, we have an all-expenses paid trip for a family to Goa, the wilderness resort that you have in Goa as the first prize. You have the second place, which is a Lenovo tablet, and then in third place, you have a 5,000 rupee Amazon voucher, all courtesy Slurrp Farm that we have. So guys, keep your fingers on your screen, put your thinking hats on, pray to your gods, tell your superstitions, whatever it is. Go ahead and let's see how you do for the rest of the quiz. Here it is. We have the next question, the third question here, which is the true or false question that we have here. So foxnuts or makhana are a part of the lotus flower. Is this true or is this false? So makhana, foxnuts, I am a very, very big fan of this. We have this at home very, very often. So these are part of lotus flower. Is this true? Is this false? That's what we want you to tell us. Go ahead. Send in your answers. We've got 90 children and families who've gone in and already submitted an option to this. We will find out in another second how many of you got this right. You can also go and check out our YouTube channel as well. We have a variety of interesting content and videos about food and a variety of these things. 80 of you got this right. That is absolutely correct. It is true. Fox nuts or makhana are actually a part of the lotus flower. They come from the lotus flower. So that is what we were asking you to identify here. Let's look at the leaderboard here. So Riddhi very much still in the lead, followed by Sanat and Arna. Well done to the top three. We've got Shikrish, who's now jumped up another place from 5th to 4th. And Queen Star is currently in the 5th position. Ruvanshi, a shout out to you for making a comeback with 3 answers back to back. Well done to you as well. And with that, we come to our 4th question, ladies and gentlemen. Here for this, I'm going to go ahead and ask our guest quiz master here. Can I request Arnav Silwani, who is a child in grade 1 from Sri Kumaran School, to go ahead and ask us this question? Do we have Arnav on call for this question?
Ma'am, it is, sir, it is Arav.
I'm so sorry, Arav. Apologies from my end. Arav, thank you for joining in today for the QShala Family Quiz. Are you ready to ask us this question, Arav?
Hello, friends. My name is Arav Silvani. I am in 1st standard in Kumarans, Bangalore. Today I have an exciting question for you. You can see at the left top, a fox is eating a fruit from the movie Zootopia, and you can see a boy running from a violet color splash. You can see in the middle there is a girl with a purple nose. That is the movie from the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, and you can see a beautiful tray with white flower. You can see a delicious cake at the right bottom. Delicious. Thank you, sir.
Well done, Arav. That's a lovely question that you've crafted for us today at the QShala Family Quiz. Can we go ahead and ask can you ask Arna Deshpande, if you want to take a stab at answering this? Can I request Arna Deshpande to be unmuted? Arna, why don't you go ahead and share the answer with Arav, please?
The answer is blueberry. Yes, the answer is correct.
Well done, Arna. That is indeed the right answer. Well done to you as well, Arav. Arav, why don't you go ahead and give a nice high five to Mama or Papa who behind you for asking such a beautiful, nice question that you made for us. Can you give a nice high five to your parents if they're on the call as well? Awesome. And why don't you go and give a high five to Arna as well? Arna, can you get a nice high five from Arav, a digital high five from different parts of the country? Give a high five like this. Oh, lovely. Arna, where are you joining in from? Which city are you joining in from?
Dharwad.
Say that again, sorry?
Dharwad.
So you've got Arna joining in all the way from Dharwad and Arav asking us a question from Bangalore. Well done to Arav. Well done to Arna for answering this question. And of course, Arav for asking this question. So blueberry, of course, is what we were looking for. Really delicious blueberry cheesecake that I see on my screen as well. So I'm going to go ahead and have a dosa and a blueberry cheesecake after this family quiz. Well done to everybody. Let's go ahead and see what answers people have given us. So a variety of answers coming in, but the actual answer that we were looking for was a blueberry. So anybody who's gone ahead and said blueberries, we will go ahead and give you points, guys. So raspberry, unfortunately, is not the answer. I think these are the answers that we will take. So let's jump in, ladies and gentlemen. Well done to Arav and Arna for asking and answering this question. The leaderboard is as follows. We've got Pari, who's entered the top 5. Well done to Pari, who's in 5th, Queen Star in 4th, Arna in 3rd, Sanat in 2nd, and Riddhi still leading the quiz with 8,752 points. So just a very slender margin between teams 1 and 2, or families 1 and 2. So guys, fingers crossed. Make sure that you go ahead and answer the question as well and as quickly as you can. But of course, like I said, it's not as important as winning, but making sure that you have a great time here at the QShala Family Quiz. And with that, we come to the last question that we have here, ladies and gentlemen, which is a true or false question. I hope you guys are ready, everybody. Go ahead, question appearing on your screen now. Okay, before that, if you want to be a quiz master like Arav here was, go ahead and let us know. Send me your mobile number with QM as a part of that, and we will get in touch with you to make you a guest quiz master, like how Arav was a guest quiz master here. So go ahead and send in your mobile number with QM. I can see children are already doing that. So I hope you guys are ready for the next question, everybody, appearing on your screen now. This is the last question, ladies and gentlemen, of the rapid fire round. So pistachio is known as a happy nut. True or false? That is the question. That is true or false question that you have to address today as the fifth question here in the rapid fire round. Pistachio is known as happy nut. True or false, ladies and gentlemen? That is what we want you to tell us. So 94 answers that have come in already. Just under 5 more seconds to find out how many of you have gotten this right at the Slurrp Farm Let's Unjunk India family quiz that we have here. And we've got 90 of you who have gotten this right. So well done to all of you guys. Know your happy nuts here. So pistachio is indeed known as the happy nut. And 90 of you have gotten this right. Well done to all of you. And to all the parents here, I have a small request. We are an organization that conducts such interesting family quizzes and other events, not just for children on Sundays and their families, but for companies across the world as well. So if you happen to be part of a team, part of an organization that wants a similar quiz like this at your organization, quickly just drop a yes on chat and we will get in touch with you and find out how we can coordinate this, right? So we do this for companies and for parents and children across the country and the world. So go ahead and get in touch with us. That is an announcement that I also want to share with you. And don't forget to check out our YouTube channel, ladies and gentlemen. We put in content every single week without fail. So go ahead, share, like, subscribe, and comment. We are looking forward to seeing you there as well. And if you want daily questions on a regular basis, like a diet of daily questions, go ahead and join our WhatsApp group. You will be getting questions on a daily basis there, and we will be sharing a link as well for you to go ahead and participate and join the WhatsApp group that we have. And of course, do stay back. We do have the third round, which is the long visual connect round that we have. But before that, we will have a look at the leaderboard and see where people have stood in today's quiz. Coming in third place in today's quiz, ladies and gentlemen, is Arna Deshpande with 10 on 10. Coming second is Riddhi, and winning today's quiz by a fairly slender margin, but winning today is Sanat. Sanat is the winner of today's QShala family quiz, the sub-junior edition. Queen Star is in fourth place, and sorry, I didn't see who was in fifth place, but that was the top 5 that we had here. So Sanat, Riddhi, and Arna are our top 3 here at the QShala family quiz, the sub-junior edition, the Let's Unjunk India family quiz that we have. So well done to all 3 of you. Please do stay back. We do have the third round as well, which is the long visual connect round that we have. So that was Anak that was in 5th place. Apologies, Anak coming in 5th and Queen Star in 4th. So that was our top 5. And well done to each and every one of you for doing as well as you guys have. But don't leave. We have the long visual connect round that I want to go ahead and also communicate to you guys about. Here it is. This is the long visual connect round that I have. So what you guys need to do is you guys have been participating through the course of this entire month, through the course of January, where we shared 4 sets of clues every single week. Now, this is the last week we will be revealing the answer to you as well. So I'm going to go ahead and ask someone at random to tell us what they thought was the answer to this long visual connect. So this was the January series that we had. And in the first month, the first week, this is the clue that we shared. In the second week, we went ahead and shared this clue for you. You'll see 4 clues here for you. And then we have the third week's clue that we shared with you, we shared last week, that you see here, a certain exercise, a certain writing activity that's been on the right-hand side, and some celebrations with crackers and the like in the left image that you have. And then this week's clue that's coming up on your screen. You have a calendar with 1 and 31st there, and then you have some nice grapes there in that glass that you have. So let's see who we can ask for this question. So let me see who we can ask for this one. Can we go ahead and ask Shri Krish? Shri Krish, why don't you go ahead and tell us what you think the answer to this question is, please, Shri Krish?
It's New Year because of all these celebrations.
Okay, can you explain to us how do you think each of these elements connect, maybe, if it's possible, Shri Krish?
So this is December 31st.
Okay.
The last date.
Okay.
And this is January 1st.
Wonderful.
The first date of the new year.
Wonderful. So we were in fact looking for New Year, as Shri Krish has mentioned, and so as many other children have gone ahead and mentioned. So as Shri Krish mentioned, so what you see here on the top on the right hand side is the way you say Happy New Year or New Year in different languages that you have. You have Janus, the Roman god, after whom January was named, on the left. That's the first set of clues that we gave you. Here you have the ball drop at Times Square in New York, which is a very, very big deal every year. there is something called the ball drop celebration that happens in Times Square, and that's what we try to indicate in the left images. And you have a Google Doodle, which was going ahead and singing Audla Sang, which was Happy New Year that was gone and said, and the Google Doodle. Then you have the Sydney fireworks that you have in the New Year's Eve that you see on the left hand side, New Year resolutions on the right hand side, and of course 12 Grapes New Year tradition on the left, and the 1st of January, as Shrikrish rightly pointed out. So that was what we had, ladies and gentlemen. That was the Long Visual Connect that we had for today at the QShala Family Quiz. And let's get to the winners. Last week's winners of the Long Visual Connect was Shreya, Gyanmala Suman, and Swastika. So those were our winners from last week for the Long Visual Connect. And our leaderboard, ladies and gentlemen, for winning the QShala Family Quiz last week were the following children. We had Ethan, we had Advai, we had Mariska, we had Chinmay, we had Sanat, we had Aishwarya, we had Dhruv, and we had Aditya Krishna along with Shlok Venkatram. So these were our winners from last week's leaderboard. And of course, we had Dhruva Karthik as well. My apologies. So these were our winners from last week's quiz. And these were all the people who showed up for the first ever time to a QShala Family Quiz. We've got all these lovely children and their families who joined it today. And I think Meghna mentioned it aptly. The amount of work that parents have to also put in equally to join in every Sunday with their children. We are cognizant of it. We know how much work it takes. We're glad that all of you make time to join us every single week at the QShala Family Quiz. We have a thoroughly enjoyable time having you over. We hope to see you for the next week's edition of the QShala Family Quiz as well. And who do we have? We have Rupa Publications, who we have partnered with. We have an author by name of Raisha Lalwani, who's written a book called The Day My Brother Became My Best Friend. So that's a book that she's written, and the author is going to be showing up at the QShala Family Quiz. And she is going to be our guest quiz master for the quiz that we have next week, which we are doing in partnership with Rupa Publications, ladies and gentlemen. So that is what we have in store for today's QShala Family Quiz. I want to thank each and every single family member and parent who have stayed patiently through the course of this entire quiz. I know we've gone a little beyond schedule here, but what I do want to say is thank you so much for making time. We had a lovely time here at the QShala Family Quiz. I'm also going to request Meghna to tell us a little bit about her experience as well. This is possibly her first ever QShala Family Quiz as well. So Meghna, what did you think? How was your experience looking at these children just whizzing us with all the knowledge that they have? And yeah, would love to hear from you, Meghna.
It was amazing. It was so nice to see. I'm just thinking, this must have been wonderful during lockdown. Most families went back into, playing some sort of game. And this is a really nice way to engage with other families as opposed to just competing with yourselves. So this is really fantastic. And we will be signing up as well.
Wonderful, Meghna. Looking forward to seeing you and Nandita at the QShala Family Quiz as well.
Sure.
So yeah, thank you everybody. Thank you so much for joining in today. Pleasure, Meghna. Pleasure. Guys, so see you everybody. Thanks for joining in. I hope you had a great time in today's QShala Family Quiz. Let's also have, let's thank our partner for this QShala Family Quiz edition, which is Slurrp Farm here for the Let's Unjunk India edition of the Family Quiz that we've done. So yes, that is it from me. Colleagues, do we have anything else that we need to communicate to our Family Quiz members? Kumal, Vaishnavi, anything else that we need to tell our team, our Family Quiz members?
Nothing else, Sachin. Thanks a lot to Slurrp Farm team. I think kids at our Family Quiz have had an amazing time attempting and learning about so much about healthy food that you had to offer. Thank you so much.
All right, everybody. You take care. Stay safe, guys. This is, of course, a time that you need to stay as safe as possible. So go ahead, keep safe. We will see you at next week's QShala Family Quiz, the Sub-Junior edition at 3 o'clock sharp. So please do join in for the Sub-Junior edition. We have a Junior edition at 11:30 in the morning as well. So we'll see you at both those quizzes, hopefully. I hope you had a great time, everybody. Take care. See you. Bye-bye. Stay safe.
Bye-bye. Take care, everybody.